Today we'll take a look at the best monitors you can buy for your PS5. If you want the absolute best option, make sure you follow along because the monitors on the list are in no exact order. And if you want to know more about them or check the exact pricing, click the links in the description. And let's kick things off with the ASUS VP28UQG, the best affordable option. The PS5 is capable of 4K and 120Hz, but the reality is that relatively few games will be capable of achieving both at the same time. And that's doubly true of the latest and most graphically intensive games. You're not going to get close to 120Hz running at 4K. So, if you fancy 4K and can't stretch to a high refresh rate monitor, the ASUS could be just the thing, since it offers you the sharpness of 4K, but it's limited to a 60Hz refresh rate. Priced around $240, it's remarkably affordable for a 4K 28-inch panel, and thanks to an HDMI 2.0 interface, it's fully compatible with the PS5. ASUS has also included DisplayPort 1.2 connectivity, so this monitor will happily tag team with the PC too, and the combination of a 28-inch screen size and 4K resolution results in a massive pixel density of 157 pixels per inch. The images are full of detail and the text appears sharp. It is also easy on the eyes as there won't be any pixelated images and blurry text. Likewise, what does matter for many gamers is speed in terms of pixel response, and here the ASUS scores with its 1 millisecond capable TN panel, and thanks to its rapid 1 millisecond response time speed, there is no ghosting, no motion blur or fast moving objects, which makes for buttery smooth and enjoyable fast-paced gameplay. In addition, the ASUS input lag performance is top-notch at just below 10 milliseconds. The screen is flicker-free and has an integrated low blue light filter, so you won't have to worry about eye strain, even after prolonged gaming sessions. Moving on, the ASUS monitor supports AMD FreeSync, which can further improve the gaming experience if you want an AMD graphics card or an Xbox, and hopefully PS5 too once this promised feature is finally released by Sony. While you might argue that TN tech isn't the best when it comes to colors, contrast and viewing angles, but you'd be surprised just how close it now comes while maintaining an edge over IPS and VA technology for pure speed. Further, the ASUS supports HDCP 2.2, so you can stream content from Netflix, Amazon Video, etc. in 4K Ultra HD. You will also find the Game Plus feature, which consists of customizable crosshair overlays, an on-screen timer, and FPS counter. The ASUS VP28UQG is an affordable 28-inch 4K monitor with a quick response time speed, low input lag, and plenty of gaming features, including FreeSync over HDMI, which makes it an ideal budget choice for PS5 owners. And coming next, the LG OLED C1 48-inch, the best large monitor for PS5. The LG C1 is the best PS5 monitor you can get in a large screen size, and unlike most typical monitors, this TV has a large 48-inch screen with a 16:9 aspect ratio, so you can play most games without having black bars that you would see on ultra-wide monitors, so no wasted screen real estate. While some of you might argue that this is a TV, and this is not completely false, we considered it as a monitor because it's advertised as such, and it even offers better gaming performance than most monitors. The main advantage of this display is the OLED panel, which turns off individual pixels and allows it to display perfect blacks with no blooming around bright objects. Each pixel emits light in all directions, resulting in wide viewing angles so the image remains accurate no matter where you sit. And in terms of gaming features, it has a 100Hz panel with HDMI 2.1 inputs, allowing you to play 4K games up to 120 FPS with your PS5. The LG C1 is a great television for the PS5 and all other consoles, even PC, as it comes with 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, and to top things off, the TV also features Dolby Vision, HDR10, 120Hz and variable refresh rate. Furthermore, the C1 has extremely low input lag at 60Hz, 120Hz and with variable refresh rate on. The only downside is the HDR brightness levels. While it is great at displaying HDR games when you are playing in a dark room, the C1 loses its effectiveness when you are playing in a well-lit room. And except from that, this is one of the best screens you can experience gaming on. The LG C1 is also excellent for consuming multimedia content. The 48-inch screen is big enough for an immersive viewing experience, and it has wide viewing angles in case you want to share the screen with someone else. It has near infinite contrast, so blacks look deep and inky, and there is no blooming around bright objects. The LG C1 48 is an excellent overall TV that doubles as a monitor, and since it has a ton more features than a normal monitor, it excels in a few areas. It's excellent for gaming because it has VRR support, very quick response time, and low input lag. It's a fantastic choice for watching content in dark rooms due to its near infinite contrast and perfect black uniformity. And the best 4K monitor for PS5 is the Gigabyte M28U. The best 4K gaming monitor for PS5 is the Gigabyte M28U. It's a really impressive monitor with HDMI 2.1 inputs allowing you to play 4K games up to 120 FPS from the PS5. It's really well built and has wide viewing angles if you want to use it for co-op gaming as well. The Gigabyte is a 28-inch 4K IPS screen. It delivers an impressive gaming experience with low input lag, a fast response time, and a great selection of gaming features. It's also great for office use as the high pixel density results in outstanding text clarity, and it has wide viewing angles. FreeSync and HDMI 2.1 variable refresh rates are supported up to 144 Hz. For a completely tear-free gameplay, while the monitor is not certified as G-Sync compatible by Nvidia, you can still use variable refresh rates with compatible GeForce graphics cards without any issues. It does have AMD's FreeSync Premium Pro certification, so compatible games will get better HDR tone and gamut mapping. The Gigabyte input lag amounts to 4 milliseconds, which make for imperceptible delay. Additionally, the Gigabyte supports aim stabilizer sync, which allows you to use backlit strobing at the same time as variable refresh rate for a reduced perceived motion blur without any tearing and with minimal double images. Motion looks very smooth, as long as you disable the overdrive settings because there is too much overshoot with them enabled. Sadly, even though it supports HDR10 and displays a wide color gamut, it doesn't deliver the best HDR experience. While its HDR peak brightness is decent and better than most monitors, it has a low contrast ratio and a weak local dimming feature. So blacks look somewhat grayish and there is some blooming around bright objects in darker scenes. But if that doesn't bother you and you plan of using it for SDR gaming, then this is the best monitor for PS5. The large high-resolution screen is also great for watching high-definition videos, and the wide viewing angles makes it comfortable for sharing your screen with your friends. It has decent peak brightness in SDR and good reflection handling, so glare shouldn't be an issue for most people. But it's not as well suited for watching movies at night though, as it has low contrast and bad black uniformity. Nonetheless, the Gigabyte M28U is an excellent 4K 144Hz gaming monitor, especially for the money, thanks to its IPS panel with quick response time, wide color gamut, and wide viewing angles. Additionally, it has plenty of useful features, including HDMI 2.1, FreeSync Premium Pro, a height adjustable stand, and rich connectivity options.